Councilman Brown, can I ask you a couple questions?
Sure.
How would you describe what an NPU is to someone who doesn't know?
So an MPU is a neighborhood planning unit, and it was designed by former Mayor Maynard Jackson to ensure that communities had input in city government.
Where did you first hear about the concept of NPU?
Well, it's interesting. I heard about it when I moved to Atlanta about 7 years ago, but I was never really engaged in the MPU or the neighborhood associations. Come on, guys. This is David.
What is your favorite restaurant in Atlanta?
I would say my favorite restaurant in Atlanta is probably Cafe Sunflower.
What's the best breakfast spot in Atlanta?
West Egg by far.
What is the best thing you've done as a councilman?
Just passed a community loan fund that's going to give small businesses access to capital to sustain and grow their businesses.
Is being a councilman what you thought it would be?
Kind of. Kind of.
What do you think is the biggest area of growth for Atlanta?
You know, I think the biggest area of growth for Atlanta is a lot of our underserved, underrepresented communities, giving them opportunity to really thrive and providing affordable housing and providing access to resources and opportunity they wouldn't normally have.
Which NPU do you live in?
MPUE,
What neighborhood do you live in?
Atlantic Station.
Why do you think Atlanta is a great city?
I believe Atlanta is an inclusive city, and I love the motto of this administration being One Atlanta. I believe it represents all of the people within this great city. Bye, Damon. Now we're gonna go see my offices. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Why did you run for office?
I ran for office because I believed I could make a difference and I could bring a voice to a community that felt voiceless, that felt like they weren't a part of the process.
What is your favorite Atlanta sports team?
Of course, Atlanta United.
What is the best part of your workday?
Being able to help people.
What is your favorite music venue in Atlanta?
Center stage by far.
What is the name of your business and what's your favorite part about it?
My business is called Level 13, and it's a men's fashion brand, and I own it with Jason Derulo. And I would say that it's a pretty dynamic brand, and it really represents like creativity and the future. Okay. Now y'all get to join me in my office. This is my team. This is Sophia Pittman.
I met them, yeah.
Yeah, and that's Perrin Bostic. Come on in to my office that's not ready yet.
If you had to live in a district that wasn't your own, where would it be?
If I had to live in a district that wasn't my own, where would it be? I really love where I live. I can't imagine myself living anywhere else but District 3.
Why do you think people should be involved in their NPUs?
Well, I believe it allows folks to have a voice in what happens within their communities. And I think it's like one of the most important things that they can be a part of within the city of Atlanta.
What is one thing you wish that people knew about the NPU system?
I wish they knew how inclusive it really is. I think in my district specifically, there's a lot of disenfranchisement of residents. And I think it's because they're miseducated on the MPU process and what it represents within our city. Okay. Now I got to get back to work, so get out of here. Hey, thanks so much, y'all. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Get what you needed? All right, thank you.
Can we get a picture?
Thank you so much. Yeah, let's get a picture.
Let's get a picture.